Hello students, today we will read about an emotional poem named The Ball Poem written by John Berryman, an American poet and scholar who was born on 25th October 1914 and died on 7th January 1972. He was awarded with many awards like Bollingen Prize, National Book Award for Poetry and Pulitzer Prize for Poetry. So before proceeding further, let me tell you about the theme of this poem. This poem, the ball is here a symbol which describes the grief of a boy over the loss of his ball. The ball is symbolic here and in the poem, as it is associated with the sweet memory of the boy of his childhood. So the poem is about that here the boy loses a ball, then he gets very upset. Ball doesn't cost much, he can get also another ball, but he did not want to buy another ball and he gets upset. And let's read the poem and we'll come to know that why the boy is upset and what he learns from or what he learns and what he experiences from losing something in his losing something as a losing something in his life. So let's read the poem. So what is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. So what is the boy now? So what is the condition of the boy? What is the mental condition of the boy and what he thinks now? Because what he has lost, he has lost his ball. And what is he to do and what he is going to do. I saw it. So the poet saw it going it is here the ball go merrily bouncing. The ball went bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. So merrily after bouncing, then it the ball fell into the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. This is written, it's written, oh, there are other balls, written in inverted commas, because the poet wanted to tell to the reader that, oh, there are other balls. Means he wanted to console the child that he can get another ball, a costly ball. So the boy should not worry about that lost ball. So no use to say, but the poet here feels that it's useless to console the child, and he also felt that he cannot console the child in buying another ball. So no use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy. The boy that lost the lost ball is already in the mind of the child, which cannot be removed from his mind. So that ultimate shaking grief, the child is already in the grave. He grieves over the loss of his ball. That fixed the grief is already fixed in his mind. So as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down, he stands rigid. He is looking at that how it went bouncing, and finally it fell into the water. So he is looking, staring down towards the ball, how it fell into the water. All his young days into harbor where his ball went. It's not only the ball. The ball consists of the whole the memories of his childhood. The ball is attached with his memories. So all his young days into the harbor means memory, where his ball went. So here the ball is associated with the sweet memories of his childhood. So I would not intrude on him. So here the poet himself also feels that he should not he cannot console the child, and he cannot introduce in this stage. He cannot make the child understand the loss of his memory, or loss of his childhood memories, or the loss of the ball. So a dime, another ball is worthless. A dime means 10% in US, means he can buy also another costly expensive ball, but the poet found that other balls seem valueless, useless in front of that ball. A dime, another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility. He senses, now he understood that the loss of something he is experiencing, the child is experiencing the loss of the ball, that is the loss of something in his life. So now he senses first responsibility in a world of position, the materialistic world, that nothing is permanent. So people will take balls, people will be lost always, little boy. So the poet wants to tell the child that in this materialistic possessive world, in a world of a position, things are found and things are lost, and nothing is permanent. So people will take balls, people will be lost always, balls will be lost always, little boy. And no one buys a ball back. No one buys a ball back means we cannot, if we will grieve over the loss of something, we cannot, we cannot get it back. So no one buys a ball back means we cannot get back the old memories. Money is external. So the poet wants to tell that money is external. Money can buy everything, but money cannot buy the memories. Money cannot buy the happiness. Money cannot buy the memories attached with something when we lose that thing or the person. So money is external. He is learning. Now the child is learning that yes, when something is lost, we cannot get it back. So well behind his desperate eyes, hopeless. Now the child feels hopeless, that he cannot get his childhood memories back. The epistemology of loss. Epistemology means that understanding the nature of loss. So the epistemology of loss, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know. These lines are very important. So how to stand up, knowing that every man must one day know, and most to know many days how to stand. These the lines are very important. So the poet wants to tell to the child and to the society also, that we should know that as we lose something, nothing is permanent. We are living in the world of position. Nothing is permanent. So we have to cope with this. So we should stand in when we face something or when we lose something. We should stand with a strong heart to face the problem. So how to stand up, knowing that every man must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. So with the passage of time, we will come to know that how we will experience that we cannot get our memories back, we cannot get our childhood, as we have already that now this stage you cannot also get your old memories back, because when we grow up, we are learning and we sense our responsibility in this world of position. So this poem is a very emotional poem. So here the ball poem, the ball is here a symbol which describes the emotion of the child, that when we lose something, we cannot get it back, and slowly with the passing of time, when we grow up also, we understand that how to cope with this. So we should learn to stand up despite of all obstacles from the experience of losing something, and with that loss, one senses one's responsibility in a materialistic world. So we should also learn that our loved ones and our worldly positions will not be with us forever. So nothing is permanent. One day we will lose somebody, and we should know how to tackle the situation. We should stand up despite of all the obstacles from the experience of losing something or somebody. So children, you all like this emotional poem. Thank you.